Hi, good afternoon from London, England. This is your host, your guy again, DLG Reppin. I'm here again. Yeah, I'm bringing you one bit of football context and another let's say a topic for debate on an Arsenal centre half. So the content I want to talk to you about is what Merse has said about on our new man, Thomas Partey, and he's given an opinion on two Premier League clubs that should have signed Partey instead of Arsenal. And I'm going to be talking about Arsenal because I'm going to be talking about a centre half who should not be on loan. And he's been at the club, well, for a season, but he spent the season out on loan for me. So I'm going to be giving you my view on this individual. Well, let's start off with Paul Merse. Basically, he's saying that Man United or Man City should have signed our target, Partey, and he doesn't understand why they both did not go in for him. Well, I'm going to read what Mersen's been saying. Paul Merson thinks Man United should have signed Arsenal new midfielder Thomas Partey this summer. They're going to sign Partey after they pay the midfielder's reported 45 million release clause, with a little more than half an hour to go. With a little more than half an hour remaining of the transfer deadline day. The 27-year-old Ghanaian has represented the La Liga club 188 times, helping them to win Europa League and two Super Cups in 2 years. No, Europa League and Super Cup in 2 years. But has now made the move to the Emirates on a long-term deal. Man United had a poor start to the Premier League season, and Merson thinks they could have done with a signing like Partey. Merson wrote in the Daily Star, I like where Arsenal are going on the pitch. Mikel Arteta is doing really well, and Partey is an unbelievable signing. I don't know why Manchester United or even Manchester City didn't go in for him. He's better than what they've got. But off the pitch, I don't like what is happening at Arsenal at all. Sometimes it's not the club I remember. You know what? I have to give him that one, because there's been times where I look back at the last 16 years and it was the Arsenal I knew and fell in love with. In the last 16 years, I have been disgusted by Arsenal and their actions on and off the pitch. Jerry Key, who has portrayed Gunnersaurus for the past 27 years, was made redundant as part of the job-cutting scheme implemented by Arsenal in the summer. And Merson added it would have been so easy to keep Jerry Key on. But the just went, let's save ourselves a tuppence, because that's all it is at the end of the day. The guy's been an Arsenal fan all his life. He's one of their own. He's worn the suit since day one. Tell him you don't need him and he's out. Just like that. It isn't right in my opinion. They've made all these low-paid people redundant and asked the players to take a pay cut, but they are still spending big money, aren't they? I hope they bring him back, and like they say they will, because they never should have done this in the first place. It's wrong. Yeah, it is completely wrong, and he didn't deserve to lose his job. For what he was earning per week, per month, per year, it's irrelevant. He loved his job. 27 years as Gunnersaurus from the days of Highbury. And to be told that he was made redundant. Paul Merson, yeah, he has a point on that, I think he's made some valid points. But again, Partey chose to play for Arsenal. He said that he wanted to play for Arsenal from the get-go. That's the reason why Manchester United or Manchester City didn't even go in for him. Now, let's get this to perspective, yeah? If Merse's belittling Arsenal, then he needs to think back to when Gabriel was linked with Manchester United, but he turned them down. Because Manchester United did come calling for him, but he turned them down. Manchester City wanted an Arsenal player or of some sort. Look at how that turned out, you know. So all is not that bad at Arsenal, surely. Yes, it has been bad enough, but not deeply bad, you know. And if Kroenke has actually funded that 45 million as been reported, then yeah, massive praising to him, massive praising for him, because it feels like it's the first time in 15 long years since he decided to put his hands in his pocket, and I'm pleased with that. But why Merse thinks Man United should have gone in for Thomas Partey? Well, there's a number of reasons for it. Can Ole Gunnar Solskjaer get the better out of him, or Arteta? And I think if you look at the coaching methods between the two of them, Arteta has the advantage over Solskjaer. You know, Solskjaer, he gets the nickname the glorified PE teacher, and on the evidence of the first 3 league games Man United have had, 11 Premier League goals conceded, should have been a hell of a lot more if Brighton didn't hit the woodwork 5 times, then you can see why. With Arteta, he's more tactically astute, more tactically, knowledgeable, you know, and full on. He approaches every game that he faces, sorry, and he seems to employ the tactics that get Arsenal the results, and defensively we're more resolute than we have been in over a decade, definitely. And I'm pleased to talk about that. So yeah, I think getting Gabriel Magalhaes, he improves our defence alone, you know. But I still believe his partner should be William Saliba. And I'm going to come on to Saliba right now. So moving on to what Merson has said, I'm going to talk about William Saliba briefly. For me, I don't understand why he has to go out on loan. He has not had a kick for Arsenal in a shirt in all competitions. He's only had 1 game for Arsenal, and that was in a pre-season friendly win over MK Dons. And at the time, I heard reports that he looked good. He looked very quick and composed on the ball. For me, if it's been reported that that it's been apparent that he is not the best at set pieces and he goes to ground quickly, then surely Mikel Arteta should be talking to the hierarchy and say, look, or surely Arteta could be talking to his coaches and say, look, I want you to help me improve this player aerially on set pieces. I want you to help me improve this player on the floor in terms of going down to ground. You know, these are the things that I need. And I think there is a centre-half in Saliba. I know I've seen the YouTube clips, but it doesn't give you much information or much, it doesn't give you much direct information. But for me, there is a centre-half in Saliba, and I can see him one day becoming a world-class centre-half, hopefully with us, without going elsewhere. And you know, we've done this before, where we sold a potential world-class player, and he's ended up world-class somewhere else. For example, Serge Gnabry. He had all the tools to become a world-class player with Arsenal, but he was never given a chance. And the move to Bayern Munich for 5 million, that's a steal. Look at him now. He's worth 100 million. And that is due to great coaching, you know. His management putting his arm around him and installing in belief. And that's what I would like to see Mikel Arteta do. Nothing critical on Arteta. He is being a breath of fresh air. But I would love to see Arteta put his arm around him and say, look, I am convinced that you're going to become a world-class player. I just want you to improve in 2 things in your game, and we're going to work on that in training. Maybe after training for half an hour, we can work on where I feel that you're low in confidence. That's your set pieces, defending aerially, and that's your decision making going to ground and knowing when not to go to ground. So we're going to work on those situations. Myself, I've only got a level 1 coaching badge. I mean, I do just about enough to know how you're going to get the best out of your players and what you need to do to improve your players and to install that belief and that confidence in the player. So yeah, that is all I've got to say basically, and I'm going to wrap this up and say once again thank you to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, all you football people, for watching, for putting up with me, and for listening. I'll be back this evening for another football context, and believe me, I look forward to talking to you guys again. If you've got your own thoughts on William Saliba and how he should be, how he should be treated, whether you agree or not for him to go out on loan, because I don't believe he should go out on loan. I disagree with that. But if you've got your own thoughts on William Saliba and you want to add your opinion, then you leave it in my comment section below. Smash the thumbs up like button and smash the hell out of my subscribe button left, right and centre galore. Let's see those subscribe numbers go up for me, yeah? If you're feeling, especially if you're feeling this channel, yeah? Do subscribe to my channel, and I'll do everything I can, yeah, to give you the up-to-date football context, and then I'll be doing some context of my own, you know? So, yeah, I'll be back this evening. Peace again, love again, and bless again. Have a good day, and do take it easy. Bless.